If you are a performer who struggles with anxiety, you have probably searched for the perfect routine, pre-performance routine. For some people, it might be a 10-minute meditation. For others, 20-minute warm-up or something else. But what happens when your anxiety hits you backstage 5 seconds before your entrance? That long routine is now a mountain you can't climb. In that critical moment, you don't need a lengthy protocol. You just need a micro ritual. Today, I'm going to give you a very simple yet very powerful 3-step tool that you can use the second you feel that wave of panic or anxiety. It takes less than 10 seconds. Yeah. But to understand why it works and how to make it your own, it's really crucial to make it yours. We need to talk about what really is happening in the moment of panic or anxiety. So let's bring back our old friend, the myth of calm down. Because when anxiety strikes, your nervous system is in the threat response. Your brain's primary goal is survival, not artistry. So telling it to calm down is pretty much like shouting at a fire alarm to be quiet. Quiet! Right? It's not going to work because it ignores the command, because its job is to scream, to ring the alarm, okay? So the goal of any in-the-moment tool, when the anxiety hits you in the moment, is not to silence that alarm, not at all, but instead to send a stronger countervailing signal of safety. You need a signal that is so simple and physical that your threat brain has to listen, okay? The brain is so activated, it has to be simple, strong, and physical. Okay, so here is where the 3-step ritual comes in. I hope you understand why it has to be physical and simple. And I call it FBI. No, not the agency. FBI stands simply for feet, breath, and intention. It's designed to be a rapid sequential hijack for your nervous system. Okay, so step 1, feet. FBI, feet. You really put your feet with attention flat on the floor. This isn't just posture, even though it will help you with your posture. It's grounding. You are actively seeking sensory input from the earth. You are answering your brain's disoriented questioning of, where am I? What's happening, right? With a physical fact. I am here on this stable surface. It's the first anchor. And if you can stand on the floor with your bare feet, then it's even better because you will really feel it. It's winter, so I've got socks, but I'm bare feet. Okay, step 2. Breath. Take a slow breath in through your nose and a long, deliberate exhale through your mouth. Not just any breath, a physiological exhale. Make this exhale longer than the inhale. This isn't about breathing for relaxation, it is actually a biological hack. A prolonged exhale directly stimulates your vagus nerve. This is the oldest nerve that is connected to all other nerves in our nervous system, and it is responsible for shifting your body out of the fight or flight response and into a calmer rest and digest state. So you are actually manually shifting it. Step 2, whisper your intention, okay? This is really your secret weapon. You just whisper 1 or 2 words, not an affirmation, nothing like, I am calm. Your panicked brain will argue with that. It would not respond to it, okay? So you whisper a performance intention. tiny directive for your creative brain. Connect. Listen. Tell the story, or simply begin. This does something brilliant. It forcibly redirects your cognitive focus from the internal threat, oh, I'm scared, to an external purpose. My job is, for instance, to connect, or to tell the story, or just to begin. Okay? So why it works? Notice what the sequence does. It moves from the physical, feet, to physiological, breath, and then psychological, your intention. You are systematically pulling levers of control, starting with the most concrete, feet, breath, and then your brain, your psychological response. You are not begging your anxiety to leave. You are building a platform of control right next to it. You don't have to do anything about anxiety. And that's why the mantra for it isn't, I am calm. It's not about calming down. It's about reclaiming your control. You are taking the steering wheel and, it's just for long enough to make your entrance on stage, or just to begin your performance, or hit that note, or speak your line, whatever it is, okay? So, now, a very crucial thing. This ritual will fail, unfortunately, if you try to use it for the very first time in crisis. Don't do that. It must be overlearned. Your brain needs to recognize this as something familiar, like a familiar path to safety. So here is your practice protocol. First of all, practice it. Whisper your intention, okay? And this means find your own words, okay? They have to be personalized to you. What is the core of your job in this performance? Is it joy? Is it connection? Is it precision? Release, okay? Find the word that resonates with you and your artistic goal in this performance. Second, integrate it. Practice the FBI, feet, breath, intention. Practice the sequence at the start of your rehearsal, before you run your scales, or before you practice your monologue, or whatever your art is. You are not practicing the performance itself, you are practicing the transitioning into the performance state. Third, scale it. Once it's familiar, practice it. And practice it under mild to moderate stress. Do it right before a challenging piece of music or speech, poem, whatever it is in your practice. The goal is to make this ritual as automatic as possible, okay? So when it's automatic, under pressure, it won't be too difficult to remember to use it. Okay, so now over to you. Your homework is, before your next practice, decide on your intention word. Practice the sequence at least a few times. Feet, breath, word. So it might be connect. Very simple. It takes a few seconds. My name is Dr. Maja Jankowska, and I specialize in helping performers move from anxiety to agency. And this micro ritual is the first tool to reclaim that control. I have many other tools. Anyway, in the comments, I'd love you to just say, what's your one word in intention? How does it work for you? Share in those comments below. And if you found this helpful, subscribe to my channel for more tools. And also, if you hit that little bell button, then you will be notified when my next video is out. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please also share it with other people. And until next time.